So hello everyone, this will be part 3 of our series to how to memorize the articles of the fundamental rights. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, please go and see part 1 and part 2. There we have learned how to memorize the fundamental rights and how to memorize the articles related to the fundamental rights. Please go and see part 1 and 2. Now in this part 3, we will try to remember what are the articles saying. Okay, in each of the fundamental rights, what are the articles saying? We have in right to equality, we have what from 14 to 18, that is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, in each of the article, what does it say? That we will try to remember. Now see, under right to equality, article 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Article 14, what does it say? Equality before the law. 15 is what? Prohibition of discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, and place of birth. Article 16, 17, 18. Now, how to remember this? From every article, okay, from every article I have taken one word. From article 14 I have taken law. From article 15 I have taken prohibit. From article 16 I have taken opportunity. From 17 what? Untouchability. And from article 18 I have taken what? Titles. Okay. Now, by taking one word from each of the article, I have made this sentence. If you remember the sentence, you will be able to recall what does each of the articles say. So what is it? Law prohibits opportunity of untouchable titles. That this of is just to make sense of the sentence. Okay, do not write this one. So, right to equality. All the articles, if you want to remember the sentence only. What is it? Law prohibits opportunity untouchable titles. Law means what? Equality before the law. Prohibit means what? Prohibition of discrimination. Opportunity is what? Equality of opportunity. Untouchable. Abolishment of untouchability, isn't it? Then 18 titles is what? Abolition of titles. The last two is what? Abolition. Okay, abolition of untouchability, abolition of titles. So repeat the sentence again. Law prohibits opportunity of untouchable titles. Law is what? Equality before the law. Prohibition of discrimination. Opportunity is what? Equality of opportunity. Then prohibition of untouchability and prohibition of titles. Okay, next. After that we have what? Right to freedom. So I have made this sentence. Again, same thing. From every article, I have taken one word. Okay, what is the sentence here? Free to speak about offenses to liberate the arrested. Now, focus on only the red part. Okay, what is it? Speak, offense, liberate, and arrest. Speak means what? Speech. Okay, speak means what? Speech. That means protection of the rights to speak. Nobody can stop you from speaking. That is it. No? So what? Article 19 is what? Protection of rights including speech, thought, belief. There are many here, okay, but I've taken only one, that is speech. Just remember that protection of your right to speak. You can speak freely whatever you want unless you harm someone. Okay, from article 20 is what? Offense. That is what? Protection in respect of conviction of offense. The meaning and all we will make another separate video. Okay, I'm just telling you how to memorize here. Protection of conviction of offenses. That means when you are arrested, you will have some rights, isn't it? Nobody can come and arrest you without any wrongdoing. You will have certain rights even when you are getting arrested. So that is it. Article 21 is what? Life and liberty. Article 21 is the most important article whenever you talk about the fundamental rights. Okay, right to life and personal liberty. So I have taken what? Liberty here. From 22, protection against arrest and detention in certain cases. Here also, yes, 20 and 22, they are a bit similar. Okay, they are different but a bit similar. So what is it? Free to speak about offenses to liberate the arrested. Free to speak about offenses to liberate the arrested. Now, if you connect this with the part 2, there we have learned what? Under right to freedom. There are how many articles? There will be only 4 articles. Huh? So by that also will help you in remembering that there will be only 4 articles. That means speak, offense, liberate, arrested. Free to speak about offenses to liberate the arrested. Now, same thing here also. Right against exploitation. What they have taken? Exploitation is trafficking of human child. Now this exploitation I have joined here so that you are talking about exploitation. Here also. This free word I have joined here to know that you are talking about right to freedom. Okay. So what? Article 23 is what? Prohibition of trafficking, human trafficking. Article 24 is what? Prohibition of employment of children. So what did I make the sentence here? Exploitation is trafficking of human child. Okay, human, child. Trafficking of human, human will include everything, everyone. Okay, woman, man, children. Then child is also written here. From child you will be able to remember that what is it? Employment of children in factories, etc. Factories, some hazardous job like mining and all. Okay, it will be prohibited for the children. So what is it? Exploitation is trafficking of human, child. Human means trafficking of human. Child means what? Prohibition of employment of children in factories and other hazardous condition like mining, explosive factory, isn't it? Okay. Now what? Next is what? Freedom of religion. Freedom of religion. There are three articles. No, sorry, four articles. 25, 26, and 38. 25 is what? Freedom of conscience. Conscience is your thinking. Okay. Nobody can stop you from thinking. Then what? Article 26 is manage the religious affairs. 27 is what? Taxes. You are not liable to pay tax. The religious institutions does not have to pay tax. Freedom from attendance at religious instruction. That means if some religious instruction is taking place somewhere, you are not forced to attend. You can refuse to attend. Okay, there is a meaning. So what do you have written here? Religion. Again, religion, so that you know that you are talking about religion. Religion is conscious management of tax attendance. Conscious means conscious or conscience management, to manage tax, okay, freedom from tax. Attendance, okay, here also attendance, freedom from attending. So there is it. Religion is conscious management of tax attendance. And the last one, culture and education. We have what? Minorities. Protection of interests of minorities. 30 is what? Educational institution of minorities. Both are about minorities. Okay, first one is a protection of the interests of minorities. Second is what? Right of minorities to establish their education institution. Minority will include both religious as well as cultural. Okay, now but culture, I have written here culture so that you know that you are talking about culture. Culture is to protect minorities and educational institution. What is it? Culture is to protect minorities and educational institution. Okay, if you practice this, if you put it into practice, you have to put it into practice, otherwise it will not linger in your mind. Okay, just by reading or just by listening to the video will not do. Practice it once, twice, thrice, how much ever you want. At least if you practice 10 times, okay, it will remain in your head now. So that is it for the part 3. We'll all meet in the next session.